Welcome back to the Lemon Factor. I'm Chad, and today we're taking our 2019 Honda Accord 2.0 Touring back to the dyno to dyno test our latest upgrade. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link in the description below. We installed an upgraded intercooler on our car. So a lot of you probably already know the benefits of an intercooler. It is to help cool down the charged air that the turbo has compressed. Cooler air has more oxygen, and more oxygen will produce more power to your engine. In a past video, I did compare the OEM intercooler to the Mishimoto and the PRL to show you the difference in size, height, length, width, number of cooling fins, etc., to show how much more efficient an upgraded intercooler could be for your 10th generation Honda Accord. We're going to take it to the dyno. We're going to see how much horsepower and how much torque you can gain with an upgraded intercooler. So if you're interested in finding out more, then stay tuned. Regardless of what the dyno results show, there are definitely additional benefits from upgrading the intercooler. Yes, the intercooler will cool the charged air and in essence, and ultimately help produce more horsepower, or said a little bit differently, help to minimize the loss of your horsepower to heat soak. If you live in an environment that regularly has high heat, an upgraded intercooler can also help with reliability. High heat doesn't go well with the car. You may experience K control values increasing because of the heat. The upgraded intercooler cooling off that air will put the car in an environment that it's much healthier working in, that it doesn't have to pull back timing to compensate for the heat or in essence the lack of oxygen, and it could help prolong the life of your car. If you are a regular at the track, if you're running the quarter mile, this is a must. Sitting in line waiting for your turn to stage and ultimately run down the quarter mile result in a lot of heat soak on your intercooler, and at least in the beginning, until you're probably halfway down that quarter mile, the first eighth, it's doing its best just to compensate for the heat soak that it's had. You will want to upgrade that intercooler. An upgraded intercooler will help get you the absolute best times at the track. This is not an ideal environment to test the efficiency of the intercooler and the potential gains from the intercooler. Regardless of what the numbers are going to show, we're going to experience better gains than the dyno figures. And the reason for that is, on the road or the track, as your speed increases, the airflow over the intercooler also increases, which will optimize the cooling effect. On the dyno, I have limited capability of recreating that environment. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really like this video, if you found a lot of value in the information contained in this video, please consider hitting that super thanks button at the bottom of the video. I am pleasantly surprised by the gains we saw on the dyno from this Mishimoto intercooler. To gain 9 wheel horsepower and roughly 6 foot-pounds of torque, that's great. That is great. I really didn't think we'd gain that much. It makes the car feel a little bit more responsive in the hot weather. When it comes to the PRL versus Mishimoto, guys, I think they're both going to be very, very comparable. An upgraded intercooler, anything compared to the OEM is going to add some benefit. The differences between Mishimoto and PRL are minimal. I did pick the Mishimoto. It's slightly larger. The build quality, I think, is slightly better. However, it does weigh a little bit more, which I'm not super excited about, but nonetheless, I am happy with this. So with that said, thank you very much for joining, and until next time.